Hi folks, Danny here at PARTAY. So just wanted to check in and let you guys know that the products have been received and the reviews are underway. I'm going to include links. The two folks who are conducting reviews for PARTAY are PhantomHDIlluminate, and I think he's got a couple of small videos that he just put up very quickly. One was just showing the application, and one was around just a small panel, just comparing it to a larger panel of the similar color as VEGA Plus, but just showing the difference there. And then Johnnie Guzman is the second channel, and I'll have links to these reviews. First of all, I just want to say I'm sincerely thank you guys for being willing to do this, because I know it takes time out of your life to do this, and I appreciate you helping us out that way. Now when I say helping us out, I want to be clear here, and I would leave that to you to discuss with these guys, but I've not interjected in any way. I've not asked them to do anything specifically. What they're doing is their approach. As a matter of fact, I realized I didn't notice it at first, Johnny, but I realized that you put it on a motorized screen. So that was brave, but thank you. I would suggest you leave it down for a couple of days just to make sure that it's going to be okay, because I haven't tested that out. I just got my motorized screen on Friday. We were busy yesterday with family stuff. We had my niece's birthday party and some other things that we had to do. Me and my wife actually came home and had to do some drywall work in our kitchen. So we've been busy, and the screen's still sitting in my hallway right now, so I intend to crack it open and start working on it sometime between today and tomorrow. I'm a little worse from wear after the drywall work yesterday, so I'll get to it and show you guys a large version. But I just want to say, in all honesty now, and these guys, I chose two people that I felt like I could trust to be honest in either direction. And that's just the truth, because at the end of the day, a product has to stand on its own 2 feet. I could sit out here and cry how wonderful and how amazing something is, but I don't really like to do that. I just rather, because to me it's more important that folks come back and tell me that it's amazing, right? Me saying it's amazing doesn't tell you anything. But if folks like it, if it does what we claim to do and they agree with that and they feel like it's a quality product, that's what's going to matter. And I would say, this has been 2+ years of my life developing this. And the one thing I would call out is something key that Phantom said in there, is that this is something different. And it is. This is not a paint mix. It is a mix that you paint on a screen, but it is not paint. And it is different, very different from paint, from any paint that I've ever seen. So, and I've seen quite a bit over the years, especially the past 3.5 years since I got started trying to mess around with this stuff. But I wanted to tell you, I have not in any way, and they can validate that, I have not in any way tried to sway their opinion one way or the other. All I did was say, will you give me a review? Give me an honest review. Tell me what you honestly think. There is something I do want to bring up. Now, I know in the material, this is more for Phantom and Johnnie, and for anyone else who would purchase, and actually for the folks who purchased out there, don't want to forget you. But in the material that you received, it states in there's two things I really need to make more wholesome, but it states in there that this cures over a period of about 5 to 7 days. So it's got a longer cure period. Curing meaning that the material may be dry to the touch, but the layers underneath have not fully solidified yet. So it takes about 5 to 7 days for that to really fully cure. Now, in that period, you're going to get a little more speculation day 1 than after you get about day 4. About day 3 to day 4, the screen really starts to settle into itself, and you get just a good, just balanced image across the whole screen. Much better than, say, day 1, because day 1 it's going to be a little poppy generally in the center. Not so much a hot spot, but it's definitely going to be really bright in that one little area until it cures through, and then once it cures through, then it's good. I'd also say that, for example, like in Johnny's, when he shows the, and you'll see in the video links, but when he shows the settings, and thank you for doing that, Johnny, he shows his brightness at 0, his contrast is 8, and shows you that he's got the, I think it's an Optima, I could be wrong, but I think he's got his Optima 27 in eco mode. But on the contrast, where you've got it set at 8, honestly, if you dial that back to probably about 2, it levels it out a lot. You don't need as much contrast in these screens. See, contrast for a projector like that, when you're using a white screen, it'll make the brights more vivid, which helps to make it look like you've got better black levels or dark levels, but you don't need that on a screen of this color. It's the tone of the screen's pretty dark, so it won't really be necessary. So if you dial that back just a little bit, it should even that out, and it would look absolutely, in my opinion, it would look stellar. I think it looked great. Seems like you did a very nice job. I know you don't say anything in the videos. If folks, if you have any questions for Johnny or for Phantom as far as their experience and application, and whether or not they saw any roll lines, because I know Phantom sprayed it, but Johnny, it looks like maybe you rolled it. So, you know, if you could let people know what your experience was, I'd appreciate it very much. All right, so with that, I'm going to leave it be. I'm not even going to talk about you today, Ken. I'll save that for tomorrow's coffee break. But you guys take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Once again, the links to those demonstrations are going to be in the description below. You guys have a great Sunday, and we'll talk to you soon.